Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The broken hearts of Taylor and Carter collide. Is a new romance troublesome? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful suggest that Taylor Hayes and Carter Walton's wounded hearts might meet. Is a new romance going to cause problems? As fans are aware, Rich Forrester recently made the decision to get back together with Brooke Logan, which led him to dump Taylor like a hot potato and wed his fate. Taylor is currently having a hard time imagining what her life will be like without Rich. Rich took away their future and exchanged Taylor for his ex, despite Taylor's lofty goals and ambitious aspirations. Given that his own engagement to Hope Logan is in precarious area, Carter is undoubtedly on the approach of encountering a similar circumstance. Although Hope has been opposing Liam Spencer's efforts to reconcile, this may not last for long. In the upcoming weeks, Carter will come to a sad discovery regarding the married chapter he has been longing for. Carter simply wasn't destined to live out his days with Hope. Carter will soon see how clear it is that Hope should be with Liam instead. For the most part, Carter will be in the same situation as Taylor, even if he ends it. The fact that the person Carter loves is in love with a past romantic interest will cause him to experience some heartache. Because they have both lost to ex-spouses and had failed engagements, Taylor and Carter could readily connect. Although a sexual relationship between Carter and Taylor is also conceivable, it would be lovely to see them grow closer as friends. We know that Taylor will eventually find another love interest, so Carter may be a possibility. There are indications that someone from Daphne Rose's past may be involved, despite her desire for a shot with Carter. Carter might be left unmarried for Taylor if Daphne becomes preoccupied with her own ex. There's little doubting that a Taylor and Carter pairing might provide some interesting drama. Rich may also be upset at Carter's ability to take advantage of Taylor while she's rebounding. Since he would consider it a betrayal, Rich is unlikely to ever approve of whomever Taylor moves on with, certainly not his best friend. After all the drama surrounding the takeover, Carter was able to mend his connection with Rich, but this is the kind of situation that could cause it to fall apart again. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Taylor and Carter will update their romantic life in the upcoming episodes. Keep an eye out for any news about a romantic collision. Electra's romantic surprise, Katie's assurance and Will's guilt. There will be spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Fans should anticipate that Will Spencer will be overcome with guilt in tomorrow's episode. A romantic surprise is prepared for her beau by Electra Forrester in the meantime. Let's discuss the upcoming developments in the CBS soap drama as you continue reading. First, let's talk about Luna, who failed her pregnancy test. At the same moment they all learned it was positive, Luna cheered and laughed the entire time, despite the horror of the situation. Luna is adamant that she will be able to be a Spencer as she always wanted to be, and that this pregnancy will keep her out of jail. After Bill Spencer pulled Luna from Lee Finnegan's apartment, Katie Logan had a private conversation with her son. Katie reassured Will that his entire family is behind him no matter what. In order to ensure that Luna wasn't tricking them, Katie added that they would do their own tests. Will, meanwhile, is aware that he must eventually tell Electra the truth. Tonight the young man intends to, but Electra might make things challenging. According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Electra organizes a memorable evening, while Will struggles with his guilt. As fans are already aware, Electra was raving to Ivy Forrester and Hope Logan about the jewelry she made for Will. In addition to handing Will that necklace and giving a speech about at last gaining trust, the young woman may also wish to get physical. Electra can get suspicious if Will lacks romantic feelings, or is unable to conceal his remorse. Characters in soap operas tend to be reluctant to confess. Will may therefore believe that this isn't the right time for him. Lee will provide Sheila Carter-Sharp with an update over at Il Giardino. The waitress will be told by the doctor that Bill carried Luna away. Lee will also let Sheila know that Will and Katie are currently in her place. Sheila will have to decide after Lee informs the other grandma about Luna's pregnancy test. What are the implications of Luna's pregnancy for the future of Lee and Sheila? Is Sheila about to lose Deacon Sharp? Will Lee's medical license be revoked? Is Luna going to be imprisoned? Sheila becomes Luna's only hope as her jail fate looms. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful reveal that Luna Nozawa was apprehended due to her extremely careless actions. Unless there is a miracle save, she faces immediate jail time. Who is given 3 chances, as Bill Spencer so aptly stated. However, after Lee Nozawa made the other incredible escapes from justice, Luna was given that. Because to her conceited lack of thanks, Luna targeted and exploited with Spencer, who would soon have to tell Elektra Forrester the terrible truth. Making contact with Will was similarly ridiculous, since it gave him her whereabouts and revealed that she was still alive. However, the audience is aware that Luna intended to come clean at some point, presumably when she concluded her pregnancy or pregnancy hoax. Will must disclose Luna to the woman he loves and who adores him. Will's parents were shocked to learn that she was still alive. He then had to explain what transpired following the celebratory party at Il Giardino to Bill Spencer and Katie Logan. When Will identified the woman who had entered his room, Katie was taken aback. However, she has been aware of it since soon after the incident. Bill, however, was unaware of it. When Bill found out what Katie had done, he automatically switched to dollar bill mode. Before Luna came back, they rushed to the apartment where Lee had been housing her granddaughter and confronted her. If Luna is still in captivity, Bill will do everything in his power to see that she is punished. Elektra, poor thing. She was viewed by Luna as a weak person who could be replaced. However, Luna failed to account for the fact that Will wasn't the idealized image she had in mind. He is enamored with Grace's persona and recognizes the stark difference between Elektra and Luna. By telling his mother and his parents that Luna is still alive and was the one who targeted him, Will did the right thing. The most difficult part, though, is when he tells Elektra this vile tale. She will undoubtedly be embarrassed. Luna's father's grandmother is conspicuously absent from recent events. Sheila Carter-Sharp shares Lee's concern for Luna. She does not, however, wish to see her go back to prison. Since Lee feels deceived, she might therefore be reluctant to assist Luna in her escape efforts. Sheila, though, is a distinct character factor. It is obvious that Brown's iconic character will consider planning Luna's next evasion of the law within the bounds of reason. It remains to be seen if Sheila achieves that outcome. Lee tells Sheila that Bill steals Luna. Luna enthusiastically showed Will the pregnancy test she had taken off the floor at Lee's apartment. "Will, I'm expecting your child," she cried. She was informed by Bill, Lee, and Katie that a phony pregnancy test would not keep her out of jail. Luna said to the stunned audience that she would provide her child with everything she was deprived of as a child. She declared that she was overjoyed to be carrying a child with the man she loved. Will informed her that she should be imprisoned for shooting his brother. Luna claimed that Bill and Katie would feel the same way, saying, "Well, you'll feel better after you meet our baby." After hearing enough, Bill began to drag Luna out the door. Lee declined her request for assistance. Luna couldn't help but smile even though she didn't want to go to jail. "It's true," she joyfully screamed. "Will, I'm having your baby," as Bill pulled her out the door. After they departed, Katie reasoned that she needed to learn the truth because Luna had previously falsified test results. Will felt even more remorse for the party night. He questioned whether Luna was suddenly being honest about her pregnancy. Will felt bad about not informing Elektra about the party night, but he now knew he had to. He claimed he had to tell Elektra the truth, even if he detested the idea of doing so. Elektra was still discussing her connection with Will with Hope in the design office. He had been silent all day, and she was eager to hear from him. Elektra was ecstatic about the celebration and Will's promotion. Hope chuckled when her father told her that everyone had a great time. Elektra talked about how she was happy she had waited until the following evening to advance their relationship after leaving the party early. She expressed her love for her lover to Hope while redisplaying the necklace she had crafted for Will. Elektra went on to discuss how they have overcome obstacles and are just becoming more resilient. She claimed that she and Will had truly committed to one another. She believed they might lead a genuine life together if they had a foundation of trust. Later, while Luna was by herself, she experienced memories to the first time she and Will met, kissed, and made love. Sheila relived her chats with Elektra about her obsession with Will at Il Giardino. Deacon asked her what was on her mind after interrupting her. He surmised that she was considering her grandchild. Sheila answered, "Yeah, I was thinking about my grandchild," even though she knew he was referring about Hayes. Lee entered and informed Sheila in a whisper that Luna had left. When Will, Katie, and Bill arrived, she said that Bill simply dragged her away. Bill pressed Luna into the front hall of the Spencer estate. Why did he take her there rather than to jail, she questioned. He informed her that he demanded answers, that she could stop lying, and that the police would drag her ass out of here after only one call. She insisted that he and Katie would become grandparents, but Bill accused her of lying about the pregnancy. Luna stuck to her guns even though Bill didn't trust her. Bill made it very evident to her that she would have to take responsibility and have an abortion if she was pregnant. The beautiful and the brave. When Thomas learned that Rich had once again left his mother, Taylor, for Brooke, he pursued her. Thomas had to modify his mind about his stepmother when Rich abruptly rushed in to save Brooke. Rich quickly calmed Thomas down by emphasizing that Brooke was the right lady for him. In a startling turn of events, Thomas became a sobbing puddle and abruptly lost all of his wrath. To show his father that he supported Ridge's choice, Thomas even offered Brooke the most awkward embrace. Ridge, Brooke, and Thomas with a transformed heart had a comical exchange throughout. The idea that Thomas simply flipped a switch and is now accepting of Ridge and Brooke together is not being accepted by many. No, this is a textbook example of an unstable Thomas, who has a secret that would undoubtedly endanger Brooke.